What is it that motivates a student to move out of the bed and go and sit?
Hao wenye wanajifanya kuangalia TV. Hao ndio huwa wana monitor. Hao wenye wanajifanya wanafanya ma project. Hao ndio huwa wana monitor. Manake wewe utaona ni mwanafunzi anafanya project lakini kumbe anatogeshea.
Saa tatu ama wana watch game ili wapate reason ya kunini ya kulala huko. That's an excuse. Hawezi kuambia direct ati kuna kunguni kwa hostel ama nini. They just looking for an excuse ya kulala huko. Juu kuna kunguni wengi kwa hostel.
In a situation whereby comrades are forced to spend nights at the TV hall, there are many reasons as to why comrades decide to spend very cold nights, very mosquito-full nights at the TV hall. Maybe
huwa ni fursa ya kipekee mtu anapopata nafasi ya kujiunga katika chuo kikuu kukakania masomo ya ngazi juu. Fursa hii huwa nadra, lakini ipatapo mtu jikuna ili kuyatayarisha maisha ya mstakabali. Kando na kutafahari kati ya wazazi, wahisani na hata jamii nzima kuhusiana na mwanao kujiunga na chuo kikuu, wasojua ni fumbo la mandhari halisi msomi huyu atakabiliana nayo. Ama kweli maisha ni mbegu ardhini. Uchechevu wa vyumba vya malazi katika vyuo vikuu nchini bado ni donda sugu, kwani haviwezi kusitiri idadi ya wanafunzi wanaomiminika kila kuchao. Hili limewafanya wanafunzi wengi kuvumba mbinu zingine za kujitafutia malazi bila malipo, godoro wala gubiko. Hivyo basi wanafunzi hawa kugeuza sehemu za burudani chuoni, madarasa na mipenyo kuwa malazi yao. Je, ni haki kwa mwanafunzi wa chuo kikuu kulala kwenye mbao au chuma kwenye baridi shadidi kwa kati saa 2 au 3? Makala ya usingizi gushi vioni ya Mwananga. Jina langu ni Jomo Kelvin. Baada ya kupokea ripoti za kila nui kuhusiana na visa vingi vya wizi, magonjwa na matokeo duni miongoni mwa wanafunzi wa chuo kikuu cha kiufundi cha Mombasa, tulizama katika uchunguzi wetu mara moja. Window letu la kwanza katika usanjari huu lilikuwa wanafunzi wa chuo hiki ili kutathmini uhalisia halisi wa madai haya, kwani tulitaka kupokea yote kutoka kinywa cha farasi mwenyewe. Hapa uongo ulijitenga, ukweli ukakithiri.
First of all, the first thing that they make sleep there, first it's there are the influence of alcohol. Maybe they want to watch the games overnight. They are influenced that by their friends so that they can do their things overnight. Second, it may be a reason someone is not responsible himself. He can't cater for his rent. He doesn't have any clothes he has himself. He don't have any room for himself. And the third reason that can make them sleep there is because maybe they have been expelled in school and they don't want to go back home because they are wondering what to explain to their parents. And it can become a challenge because the parent have already paid school fees and yet the student has been expelled and he doesn't want to disclose that to their parents. That's my views.
Tulio yasikia kutoka vinywa vya wanafunzi yalikuwa sio tu mambo ya kukereketa maini, bali mambo ya kuvunja moyo na kuogofya. Ilikuwa wazi sasa kuwa idadi ya kupigiwa mfano chuoni ya wanafunzi hawana malazi, hivyo basi kuishi kama wakimbizi wa ndani.
Most of them use a lot of drugs. Maybe a student was doing mirror during the day, and mirror normally makes somebody not to have some sleep at night. Another reason could be some students have the ill motive, so they expect other students to sleep so that they can move outside, out there, wondering what's going on in the campus, so that they can do their negative things during that time. Another reason could be that most students are just under the influence of peer pressure. You see your friend has stayed there, you also want to show you that you can also spend some time there without sleeping. Another reason could be maybe maybe the ambient conditions going on in the current hostel. We have a lot of bed bugs making the students take their time there during a time. So that could be the reason. And besides that, we normally find out that during the day a student can have a maximum of 30 lectures. So after the lecture, he goes to sleep. So at night, he has nothing because during the day he spent most of the time during the day sleeping. So those are the things could be the reason behind that.
So there are some students here who usually spend their nights. They are good night there at the pool table, others around the assembly hall. Since some of them don't have money to get up for their accommodation in school, or rather renting for some houses here because they are expensive. So some of them may be coming from poor backgrounds, or others may be using the money that they are being given by their parents for that purpose, for other uses.
That's an excuse. Hawezi kuambia direct ati kuna kunguni kwa hostel ama nini. They just looking for an excuse ya kulala huko. Juu kuna kunguni wengi kwa hostel.
Msomi Daktari Victor Lusili ambaye ni mkurugenzi wa uzamili na mwathiri kwenye idara ya mawasiliano katika chuo kikuu cha kifundi cha Mombasa anatupasilia mbarika na kudai kuwa licha ya ukosefu wa vyombo vya malazi vya kutosha, vichache vilivyo mazingira ni hasi, lakini hivyo basi wanafunzi wengi ni wabadilifu na wakengeushi. Ari yetu ya kutaka
you need to address. Because there is something that drives, everything has got a motivation. What is it that motivates a student to move out of the bed and go and sit outside? That is one. So hostel conditions, they are not satisfactory. Then there is also now the other aspect of it. After you've moved from poor hostel conditions that have forced a student to come and live outside, the frustration that actually comes in. You have paid fees, you sleep on a dry chair. You know, the only thing you might get is the breeze, but the mosquitoes are there. You wake up in the morning, you are tired, frustrated. It definitely will have an impact on you. It's going to have an impact on your academics. Put in mind, if you sleep on a chair, then all the learning in the university is on a chair. So it's like, how many hours sitting? You get that? You have a day with 3 lectures, or even 2, 6 hours. Then you have time for assignments, sitting. Then at night you're going to spend sitting. So it's like you, all your life here, or 90% of your life in the university, you spend it on your bar. Sitting. And that is definitely going to have a toll on your whatever. Psychologically, you're affected. But now that is because of the living conditions of the dormitories or hostels. Now we have this other group. The group doesn't have money to pay for the hostels, and who choose also to do that. It will definitely have its own impact on their performance again, because they sleep late, they sleep exposed, they actually know the basic minimum expected of someone to sleep is a bed, maybe with a 1-inch mattress or 3-inch mattress and to cover and rest, because now you know. But now to sleep on a chair or on a bench, that discomfort has got its own thing. But there is one thing that we need to put in mind. When you are denied something in life that you need, a necessity, definitely what normally comes to you finally is self-esteem.
Ari yetu ya kutaka ithibati ya madai ya Daktari Lusili tulifululiza hadi ofisi ya hosteli mwangalizi.
Hizi pia sana tukichunguza hao wenye wanajifanya kuangalia TV. Hao ndio huwa wana monitor. Hao wenye wanajifanya wanafanya project. Hao ndio huwa wana monitor. Manake wewe utaona ni mwanafunzi anafanya project lakini kumbe anatogeshea.
Kiu yetu ya kutaka kupata chanzo cha hulika hii ya wanafunzi kulala usingizi gushi ilitusukuma kupenyeza hadi katika ofisi za usimamizi wa chuo kikuu cha kifundi cha Mombasa. Hapa tunakutana na naibu mkuu wa wanafunzi na mshauri wa wanafunzi Bi Madiha ambaye alimwaga mtama zaidi.
We do even assist some of them one-on-one. Some of them are hooked to drugs. They just sleep anywhere they get, most of the time simply because they have no control of their senses. Most of them, it's not a matter of choice, it is the circumstance that forces them to. That's create an imbalance because such people do not get enough quality sleep. They have sleep deprivation, and we know sleep is very, very important, physically and mentally. If somebody doesn't get enough quality sleep, then it brings in other health issues. Like, for example, it can create mental problems like anxiety. The person gets easily agitated. It can bring in body tremors. The person becomes restless. It's very easy for them to get temperamental. It can bring in physical problems like high blood pressure. It makes the person restless all the time because what sleep does is it repairs the body during sleep. If you don't get quality sleep, then the body is deprived of this opportunity to repair the muscles and the brain. Not many people come forth, but it usually comes up when you're counseling other issues, and then this issue of hanging around from one empty hall to another comes in. Most of them will not come in and tell you they have no space to sleep. They will come in, some of them are addicted to drugs, and then eventually the information comes out that they don't even have a permanent place to sleep. But we do have some students coming in, and they express themselves that they are unable to afford, and sometimes they want sponsors to get some help so that they can be able to be allocated rooms. Some of them would have loved to stay in campus because at least the charges are a bit student friendly as compared to getting accommodation outside campus, but then we don't have enough space. And again, it is illegal to share a bed in campus. It brings in issues of discipline. So yes, we do try to assist where we can, but I think you're aware that the bed capacity in campus is limited. So we try as much as possible to get sponsors for them so that they can get accommodation outside. Personally, I've had at times to move around pleading with people to chip in for accommodation. There was a time even went to the BC. I was trying to raise funds for one of the girls who didn't have a place to stay, and we could not accommodate her inside because the place was packed. So we had to accommodate her in a private hostel. It was a bit expensive. I think they were charging around 4,000 shillings a month. I had to go all the way and plead with the owner of the hostel to give us time, and I assured him that we will eventually pay, and we managed to pay. So yes, we do have students who have that challenge. Some of them don't enjoy sleeping outside, but they have no other options. It's a little bit easier for males, but quite challenging for the ladies.
Nyasimi Derek ni katibu mkuu wa muungano wa wanafunzi katika chuo kikuu cha kiufundi cha Mombasa.
We understand that the majority of our students who actually could not afford housing or renting out some premises to stay are forced to spend their nights in our TV rooms or common rooms. Some of them even go ahead to share the beds with those who already have. As a union, we have talked with the university management to ensure that it brings up more hostels. Last year when you go to office, we had only 3 hostels for men and 2 for the ladies. But today as we speak, we have been able to push the management to add 3 more hostels, that is 2 for ladies and 1 for
Vio vikiendelea kuongezeka hapa nchini Kenya na pia kuendelea kupokea idadi kubwa zaidi ya wanafunzi kila mwaka. serikali na usimamizi wa vyuo hivi inafaa kuzingatia suala la ukosefu wa vyumba vya malazi, ikiwa ni suala nyeti, na hii ni njia moja ambayo ni ya kuinua hadhi ya viwango vya elimu na ngazi ya vyuo vikuu hapa nchini.